Hello! Have you ever heard about the word gas? Gas, as being told to me by Marshall Fox, is Gear Acquisition Syndrome. Gear Acquisition Syndrome, which is basically a disease or a sort of mental state which many of us on creative work, doing YouTube, or even on other things like carpenting fall into. And the Gear Acquisition Syndrome results in exactly this here. So when I started thinking about making a YouTube channel, going forward, what do I need? I was thinking I would like to do some YouTube videos, some fancy-ass shots, and make some wonderful B-roll, and maybe also some vlogging, and I thought, let's dive into it. And what do I need to buy? So I already watched a few documentaries, a few videos, some things to understand what I do not need. And even with all that knowledge, I still bought in for too much. So one thing is missing here. This is a small tripod remote, which I got for my ZV-1. So, because what happened? I got the ZV-1. I was thinking it's a good idea. So I bought the ZV-1. I bought the tripod remote handle, which you can't see now. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, flip out screen, that's super. So I can hold it like this, run around the street. Yeah, but the mic is not so good. So everyone was saying like the mic is okay, but you better get an external mic. So everyone was telling me, get the Rode video mic. But I also like the Deity because it has the option that you can record both sides behind the camera with a switch. So I bought both. Ended up on my first vlog looking something like this. Having the camera, having the setup, put it on the shoe, walk around like this, and everyone was looking at me like I'm totally crazy. That led me to not use it. I got the Deity, put it on top, really liked it, liked the idea, etc., etc. And I basically only use it as a backup audio for my super duper Rode NTG4, which I got as a gift, fair enough. So the Rode NTG needed to have a cable, and I needed to have a boom, and you need to have an audio recorder. Unless you have the luck and bought an FX3, you know who I'm talking about. Leave your name down in the comments so everyone else knows who is the one who bought the FX3, so it has the direct access for the mic cable. And yeah, so I had the Zoom H5, which gave me a lot of fun forgetting to put the SD card inside. Now it's inside. For getting to put the battery on charge. Using the wrong selection of channels. I mean, there's a whole list of things you can do wrong when you record your audio on this kind of setup. You see your mic, it's too close, too far away, you have echo, whatever. So that means I have all this now. And for those of you who wonder what is the weight down there so the boom doesn't fall over, it's tuna cans. I would suggest you to take rice or something else. Yeah, so I have that boom now. And one thing I did in the beginning, I also bought light because everyone was telling me you need light. So I bought a set. 2 of the lamps you were seeing in the picture on the thumbnail. I will show it also here. And they are super cheap. I was paid like 100 for 2 stands, 2 lights, plus this boom where another light is included, as you see here. And yeah, that was a good investment. I'm using it, as I'm using it right now here as well, because the outside light is not so perfect. But I wanted to have also overhead shots. So I bought a tripod with an extension. You can put it on top, you can make overhead shots. And then I realized that many times I do overhead shots. That's good. But if I want to have something standing, you need another of those booms. I wanted to have more of those plates, which then I realized is really bad with a ZV-1. Sorry for the sound. Because with the ZV-1 you cannot access the SD card anymore and the battery anymore, and yeah, more struggle. I bought some extra memory because my laptop ran out of memory pretty fast. The SSD was full, it's complaining. And I didn't know where it goes, so I bought a 1 terabyte, which was also not enough. I bought some SD cards, I bought some extra batteries because Alex told me, hey, buy extra batteries, buy the cheap ones. I bought the expensive ones and you're constantly swapping batteries. I do like, though, for this case, the charging solution. It's like a micro USB connector on it, and then you can charge your things. Then I bought the Rode Wireless Go in between, and I barely ever used it because I wanted to justify to have the NTG4, have the Zoom H5, etc., etc. So, and then I started to become a little more concerned what I'm going to record in the future when I start working again. I said 6 weeks holidays during the PTY, which is the academy from Ali Abdal on how to become a part-time YouTuber. And I bought a Rode Video Mic L, Video Mic Me L, link in the description, which is super nice. If you take the dead cat off, be careful, don't wrap it. It's super small, looks like the inside of this one, of the Video Mic, the Video Micro, but better quality and has a lightning connector. Didn't fit on the iPhone 12 when I have a case on it. So I postponed that as well, used everything else which you see here, and I was never really happy. And then I decided to downgrade my phone to get an iPhone 11, which I'm recording on right now, get a Lightning to 3.5 adapter, get a TRS to TRRS cable, put all together, and record everything now in this kind of setup. Do I need to work on the halliness of this room? Yes. So there are some sound plates already being planned. I had the idea to put it in another room, but maybe in this room as well. Looking pretty nice. I will probably take the blue Elgato ones or the black ones, we're gonna see. But at the end, if you think about it, of all the equipment I bought, I used the Aperture, which I didn't talk about before. It's unfortunately dead right now, but you can do flash, whatever. You see the link up there with the video I made on this. Super nice. I use the Video Mic Me L. And as a representative, this is a pouch for the Wireless Go. I use this. That's all I need. Maybe I need some external storage. Yeah, lights out of the way, mic, boom, etc. I'm not using all of this. And as I had a conversation with a friend of mine who is a graphic artist and lead artist for newspapers, and he wants to upgrade his channel as well, and he wants to do better quality, etc. Can you do better quality with better gear? Yes, I'm 100% pro on this, but you need to know how to use the better gear. And for me, I'm not able to use it really. Everything is still like constant friction. So with the setup I have right now, at least I'm recording. And to put it in another perspective, 100 something, 200 something, 300, 400, 5, 6, 1,000, 1,001, 1,000, 1,200 francs, that's around $1,100. I'm not using it at all. And that's my lesson for you. If you start YouTube or start recording videos, buy equipment when it solves your problem. Okay, buy equipment when it solves your problem. Because otherwise you're going to end up buying a hammer and you're just constantly looking for nails, or probably you just take the screw and hammer it into the wall. But it could be a lot easier with a screwdriver. So get the right tools, get the right equipment, what you need, and which is solving your issues. And that's from my side for today. Have a great one and see you next time.